Those of us who live in New York have our own special memories of 9/11/2001. I was driving down the Long Island Expressway, about to begin a month-long leave from my job at Newsweek to work on a book. Around 9 a.m., I switched from the CD player to the radio to listen to the news. The reports were chaotic, but the outlines of what had happened were clear. I turned around and headed back to New York to get to my wife and then one-year-old boy. As I approached the Triborough Bridge, I saw huge barricades and dozens of police cars. All bridges and tunnels were closed. Manhattan had been sealed off. Well, I got back 12 hours later, put my book project on hold, and spent all my spare hours reading and thinking about what had caused the attack, what explained this monstrous evil. That's how 9/11 was discussed and analyzed at the time, mostly with a focus on them.
And the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
Who are they? Why are they so enraged? What do they want? What will stop them from hating us? But if 9/11 was focused at the time on them, 10 years later, the discussion is mostly about us. What is America's position in the world today? Are we safer? Are we stronger? Was it worth it? Some of these questions are swirling around because the U.S. is mired in tough economic times, and at such moments, the mood is introspective, not outward-looking. Some of it is because of the success in the war against al-Qaeda. The threat from Islamic terrorism still seems real, but more manageable and contained. But history will probably record this period not as one characterized by al-Qaeda and Islamic terrorism.
Against al-Qaeda terrorist training camps.
That will get a few paragraphs or a chapter. The main story will be about the fate of the United States of America. 50 years from now, we might even look at 9/11 as simply the beginning of the decline of America as the world's unrivaled hegemon. On the day before 9/11, the United States was at peace, had a large budget surplus, and oil was trading at $28 a barrel. Today, the United States is engaged in military operations across the globe, has a deficit of $1.5 trillion, the largest in its history, and oil is at $115 a barrel. Few people remember today what the Boer War was about, but what they do know is around that time, at the beginning of the 20th century, Great Britain spent a great many of its resources, and more important, its attention, policing the world, and neglected to focus on maintaining its industrial and economic competitiveness, strength, and energy. America is not fated to follow that path, but it's time we focus on the big challenges that we face, staying competitive in a new global era, and make the hard changes and adjustments we need to at home. You see, the danger comes not from them, but from us. For more on this, go to our website at cnn.com/GPS.